By Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities.
Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target,
but it'll be 2nd down.
You talk about this Titan defense.
They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass, you know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany.
And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
He'll pick up 7 there on the 1st down keeper.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. He'll look to throw. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with a football. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense. How do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
Back to throw.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
The Vikings at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson, and it's 3rd and 4. You talk about this Titan defense.
They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Titans will take over here just shy of the 30.
Intercepted by the Titans. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time for the Titans. 61 yards.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
From the 10, 1st and goal.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Flush to his right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Devon Achane, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw here.
And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 30.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt.
And it'll be Titan football.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 3rd down and 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the play. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a 1st down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Come on. Hey.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on them, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Miles Jack, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. Smith in motion right. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
So on fourth down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Pulled in at the 24. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 3.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's A-Chain.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll drop to throw. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him. Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
2nd and 10. A handoff running left is Gibson.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Green, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Back to throw now on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Touchdown! Devon A-Chain. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
And the Titans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guy's right.
There he goes, left side.
Antonio Gibson.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Antonio Gibson, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
From the 35, here's the second down and 6.
He'll look to throw.
He dumps it off to A-Chain. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
And they're going to speed things up here.
They'll run for it with A-Chain.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Titans have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
A gain there of 21 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
He's got it to Gibson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Justin Jefferson.
39 yards.
And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th-quarter lead.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47.
Throw caught by A-Chain.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
He'll keep it himself.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Well, it's a Titans touchdown.
Devon A-Chain.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Titans have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
Well, with them trailing here in the second half, maybe his legs can try to give this offense a spark.
And that's the benefit of having a young quarterback, right? Having a rookie, a guy who will say, hold on a second, I have a little bit of fearlessness to my game. It isn't working as well the other way. Let's see what I can do to help.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Cameron Curl.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Two yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
They'll set up a throw. For Kidder here, it's complete.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Well, he's had success running the football in this one, and that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Out to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. This is 1st and 10. Here's Gibson to start the drive. Running free at the 45. Devontae Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Well, hello. I mean, it took him a while to get him a rep, but that's quite an introduction to this game.
And not just hello. How about goodbye to the defense as he went past him? Big-time run on his first carry of the game.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Titans have just about sewn up this football game. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Point after try forthcoming. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Titans 33. Vikings 22.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
That's caught downfield by Addison.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Well, defensively there, you want to play it a little safe and keep the action in front of you, but you definitely aren't looking to give up plays like that. They still got the cushion of a 2-score lead, but don't give them a freebie here in the final minute.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Back to throw again.
Oh, he's going to go for it all.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Gets by him at the 25. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because again,